So I'm here with Ben, so we're just going to have a quick, if you like, conversation really, and just try and understand the whys and the whats of what this does for people, or who is it for really. So Ben does a lot of short game coaching, fantastic at short game stuff like this, and really good at working out the bar mechanics, pressures, whatever else. So for those of you out there who are a bit sort of, if you're like, oh wow, a bit scary this, it's not about that. So when we did this, and Ben and I have been up to see Paul Harry, who's fantastic, you know, and understanding how to use it, because this is only as good as what you can read the data, right? And that's something I think, Ben, that we learned on that course, was that Paul was very good at how to read the data and not just a blitz of numbers.
Just really open in terms of kind of what's going on. So obviously everyone parts differently, and one of the big obviously keys was, how do you analyse what's going on? No different than when Jace does a driver fit. You're looking at the numbers, and the skill then determines, you know, where do you go next? What's wrong with it? Just because you're 4 across it is actually the big issue. You know, what is the root cause and effect? But to start with, you know, why Jay's got the system was to be able to find out what was actually happening. And you know, in terms of what's going on, obviously room full of putters, bits and pieces. Just tell people, Jace, actually what the system's for.
We got this to understand what's going on. This is okay. It's a great tool as an information tool, right? Like Ben says, you know, just because you're 4 degrees across doesn't mean to say that the putt you've got is wrong. It might mean that your eye line's in the wrong place, or your posture and weight's in the wrong place. You might have the wrong grip size, right? You know, and the one thing about this is we've had this now, what, 6 weeks? People have enjoyed the information. They might have changed the grip, they might have changed the lie angle, they might have bought a new putter. It doesn't matter. They've had a fantastic information. It's the understanding of what I call the domino number. Anybody can read a set of numbers, be it quad, trackman, quintic, right? That's easy. Yeah, you're 4 degrees across, your path is, you know, your face to path is 2 degrees, your, you know, spin's going to be X, Y, Z, your rotations are Y. Fine, brilliant, okay, genius. But actually, which number is the domino number that you push that triggers the whole lot, okay? And that's the key. Find the primary, not the secondary. That's really important for me. Whenever I've taught guys to fit, it's understand the primary number, which one is the driver that makes the change. Okay?
It's great being able to come in and actually find out what's going on. So if you could say he's on a putting green, you suddenly start holding putts, you think you've made a change. Did you just get lucky? Did something else change? The great thing about having a guy on the system is you can actually try all those things that you actually kind of want to try. You know, if I put my hands further forward, what does that actually do to my putter? What does that do to what the ball's doing when it's coming off? And that's one of the kind of real big playful things you can do with the system.
The one thing I would say about this, the reason why I've invested so much money in this is that there's a guy called Mike Shee, who is DeChambeau's coach. I was lucky enough to spend some time with him this year up at Turnberry in the TGI Business Conference. And he was quite an inspiring guy actually. And he said he never says no to whatever Bryson wants to try. Let's try it, let's see what happens. If it's good, we'll make the changes. If it's bad, we've tried it, we'll leave it. And I think that was, for me, absolutely massive. Like that re-engaged my passion for, let's do something different. Let's be bold. Let's put our money where our mouth is. Let's make this better. Let's give you the chance. Again, I'll come back to this scenario. Just because you're not a European Tour player doesn't mean you can't go on Quintic. I don't understand that mentality. This is democracy in golf. Anybody should be able to get the best information. So you come in, you have an hour, 2 hours, whatever you want to have, or whatever it may be. You can bring your coach. That's the thing. I'm not standing there going, it's my ball, my stumps, I'm captain. I want guys to come in and learn and use the system. I want people to play better golf. I want them to understand what they're doing. It's the understanding for me is the key. And that's what's driven this whole project, if you like. So when you guys out there are working on your putting strokes, okay, admittedly the greens in this country sometimes are variable. You know, you've got to be careful here. This is a perfect surface, it's great. But if your aspiration is to get better, putting better is a huge part of that. You know, look at Jordan Spieth. You know, this is the day after the PGA, and last round he was what, 11 strokes gained on putting yesterday. He was back to his old self. He still hit it crooked, he hit some poor shots, but that flat stick was awesome. He held a million miles. Rory, guess what? Putted great yesterday. All of a sudden, the world's a happy place. So this is how important this understanding product is. It's huge. So, like I say, it's not just aimed at the skilled, high skill player. Yes, they're going to use it first, but everyone can use it. Why not? Everyone now, even if you're a 24 handicapper, expects to be fitted for a driver. Why should you not be understanding and be fitted for a putter, or understand your stroke to say, right, even if you are across it or inside it, or if you have got a few wobbles, how can I get a putter that stops me having less wobbles? That's fine, let's help you. That's what it's about. It's the helping and understanding is the crucial part of this. So that's why we did it. So that's the driver, if you like, to what we've done here. And again, it is private. You can come in, close the door, no one knows you're here. All right, that's the key. It's not a public execution.